Welcome to Sherry TV. In this video, we will explore the amazing life and achievements of Khalid bin Walid, one of history's most incredible military heroes. With the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, calling him a mighty weapon sent by Allah to fight against those who didn't believe. Khalid bin Walid was given the special name Sword of Allah. His clever strategies and fearless bravery led him to win more than 100 battles, earning him a legendary status as a military genius. So come join us as we discover fascinating facts about Khalid bin Walid, learning about his exceptional leadership, unwavering dedication, and the lasting impact he had on history. Early life of Khalid bin Walid. Khalid bin Walid was born in Makkah a long time ago, around 585 AD. His father, Walid bin al-Mughira, was a very important person in Makkah. When Khalid was born, he was sent to live with the Bedouin tribe in the desert. There, a kind woman took care of him and raised him in the dry and pure air of the desert. Growing up in the desert made Khalid tough and used to the difficult conditions which later helped him in his battles. Khalid was not always Muslim. It's surprising to learn that Khalid, a great soldier of Islam, was not always a Muslim. He belonged to the Quraysh tribe in Mecca, which was a powerful merchant group that opposed Prophet Muhammad. His cousin Abu Jahl even organized a boycott against the Prophet's plan in 616 AD. However, in 628, after the Treaty of Hudaybiyah, which was a peace agreement between the Muslims and the Quraysh, Khalid decided to convert to Islam, or as Muslims would say, rebirthed Islam. The Prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him, explained to him that by becoming a Muslim, all his past sins would be forgiven by Allah. Khalid expressed his sincerity, and the Prophet Muhammad prayed for him to be forgiven for any wrongs he had done to Islam and the Muslims before his conversion. Unbeatable warrior of 115 battles. Khalid bin Walid was an unbeatable warrior with exceptional military skills and bravery. He never lost a battle in over 100 fights, thanks to his clever strategies and excellent leadership. Khalid understood his soldiers well and used their strengths to create effective plans by making smart moves and exploiting his enemy's weakness. Khalid's fearlessness inspired his troops, giving them confidence to face tough challenges. His leadership skills united diverse warriors into a strong fighting force. Conqueror of lands. Under Khalid's leadership, the Muslim armies achieved great victories in the Middle East. They expanded their lands and shared the teaching of Islam with more people. By uniting different areas, they created a sense of togetherness among the people. These conquests not only spread Islam but also brought different regions closer, allowing them to work together. Khalid's leadership was very important in these victories, changing the history of the Middle East and helping Islam spread far and wide. Clever strategy. Khalid was not only brave but also very smart in planning battles. He knew how to analyze the battlefield and understand the strengths and weaknesses of his enemies. Based on this information, he made clever strategies that used his army's strength and took advantage of the enemy's weaknesses. Khalid also understood how to use psychological tactics to his advantage. He knew that making his opponents afraid and uncertain could help him win. He used tricks like spreading false information, making his army seem bigger than it was, and doing things to confuse and discourage the enemy. By combining his smart strategies with psychological tactics, Khalid was able to gain the upper hand in battles. He surprised his enemies, attacked from unexpected directions, and did things that confused and disrupted their plans. His ability to think quick and adapt to changing situations helped him take advantage of opportunities and win battles. His clever strategies and psychological warfare showed how skilled he was as a military leader. These tactics were a big part of his many victories and made him highly respected. His brilliance as a strategist made him one of the greatest military leaders in history. Uniting Arabia. Khalid's leadership played a vital role in bringing together the Arabian Peninsula under one government called the Caliphate. Before Khalid, the region was divided with different rulers and tribes, but Khalid's smart strategies and military skill helped him win battles and unite the people. He used both military power and diplomacy to establish the authority of the caliphate over previously independent territories. Khalid made sure that the teaching of Islam were followed and respected in the newly unified state. Khalid's leadership involved not only winning battles but also creating a fair and equal system of government. He cared about justice, equality, and the well being of the people. By uniting the different factions, he brought stability and prosperity to the caliphate. Under Khalid's leadership, the caliphate became a center of learning, trade, and cultural exchange. It attracted scholars, traders, and artists from different backgrounds, creating a shared identity and a sense of unity among the people. Khalid's leadership and the United Caliphate had a lasting impact on the region. His achievement laid the foundation for the expansion and influence of Islam, shaping the history of Arabian Peninsula and beyond. Nine swords broken. In the Battle of Mu'tah, Khalid bin Walid performed an incredible feat. It is said that he broke nine swords all by himself, fighting relentlessly until the enemy were forced to run away. His strength and determination were amazing, even when faced with difficult situations. Khalid's bravery not only scared the enemy but also made the Muslim soldiers feel more confident. His impressive fighting skills were a key factor in winning the battle and made people see him as a powerful and skilled warrior. No fear of death. Khalid bin Walid would warn his enemies by saying, "I have a group of people with me who love death as much as you love life." This statement conveyed that his soldiers were incredibly brave and willing to sacrifice their lives in battles. It served as a powerful message to his opponents, highlighting the unwavering determination and faithlessness of his troops. Scarred by battle. In the last days of his life, Khalid would often ask, "Do you see any part of my leg, chest, or arm without a scar from a sword, arrow, or lance?" These words showed that Khalid has been in many battles and had suffered many injuries during his impressive military career. The scars on his body were a reminder of the sacrifices he had made and the difficulties he had overcome on the battlefield. Deathbed. When Khalid bin Walid was on his deathbed, he expressed regret for not dying as a martyr. His friend consoled him, saying that it was impossible for him to die in battle because he was known as the Sword of Allah. If he had died on the battlefield, people might have falsely claimed that an unbeliever had defeated the Sword of Allah, which could never be true. Khalid bin Walid's story is truly amazing. He was a brave and skilled warrior who won incredible battles. These surprising facts about him show us how strong and devoted he was. Khalid's bravery and smart strategies inspire us to face challenges and never give up. His legacy as a great warrior will continue to inspire generations to come. Khalid bin Walid, the Sword of Allah, will always be remembered as a true hero whose bravery and leadership left an incredible mark on this world. I will be ending this video for now, as it failed to fully capture the remarkable legacy left by Khalid bin Walid. However, before concluding, I would like to share a powerful quote from this courageous warrior. Please subscribe and like this video if it makes you think about this great warrior. Peace.